Hey YouTube, it's Angie. I'm so happy to be making another video, and I do really plan to make some more videos. I know I've been slacking a little bit, but there's just kind of been a lot going on and also a lot not going on. So, in kind of the same time. I was having a little bit of relationship issues this month, but nothing that we couldn't work out, and I'm kind of happy they happened. Because it was stuff that we just needed to talk about anyway. Sometimes we tend to have a habit of letting things build up and irk us a little too long before we talk about them. And, you know, we worked everything out, and I'm really happy we did. And we always do. We're really in love and really happy, and we're really planning our future together, as you can see, because I'm making these videos. So, this is what's going on. This is another update to TTC or AC. I really like to use the terminology AC, accepting conception, as opposed to trying to conceive. And I will link my video down below about that, and you can check it out on why I choose that terminology over TTC. So, here's what's going on. I had purchased the beginning of this cycle Fertile Focus. I know some of you guys have it or tried it, or or have just at least heard of it. And basically what it is, if you haven't heard of it, is it's a little microscope that helps you detect your fertile period. I mean, you can try to figure out, in conjunction with Fertile Focus, some other measure to figure out exact ovulation, like OPKs and, you know, temping and things like that. I just went with the Fertile Focus. I don't have any diagnosed issues, neither does he. So we're just going with that for right now, and it's more me than him. But he's just along for the ride. He doesn't care. So I feel like it works pretty well, but it was really hard to tell because it took me about a week to understand the microscope. For the first week that I had it, everything just looked like a big globby mess. So I was like, okay, I must not be fertile yet, which made sense to me because I had just gotten over, you know, AF. And so I was just like, okay, whatever. But what was happening also is that I wasn't focusing the lens and focusing the lens in and out of focus to actually see the microscopic differences. So I was just like, as soon as I realized that, I, you know, focused the lens, and I was like, oh, I see slight ferning there. So then I was like all of a sudden in transition. So I didn't really have a chance to see myself non-transitional, like just totally non-fertile, to transitional for, you know, fertility, to, you know, full fertility. So I didn't really have that to compare. But I did see, once I learned to focus it, I did see all the transitional signs that lasted about 3 or 4 days, and then boom, it was like full on ferning, and you can really, really see the difference in that. And that day that I had the full on ferning, I was in the supermarket around 2 p.m. and I felt ovulation pain and some mild cramping, which is pretty consistent with what I normally get when I ovulate. So it seemed like it really did tell me when I ovulated, as well as just my fertile period. So that was a really good sign. We didn't BD on my ovulation day. We were having some issues. December is the busiest time of month for my boyfriend. His name's Bill. Excuse me. I had ice cream tonight, and I don't usually eat so much dairy. And I also had like queso cheese and chips. I like dairied out today. I even made pancakes. Oh, I feel so bleh. So sorry if I'm a little gassy and stuff, but anyway. So we didn't BD the day of ovulation, which was a bummer. I was really, really sad, and it was part of our so-called marital problems, even though we're not married yet. And yeah, so that was a bummer. But I'm not ruling out the possibility, and let me tell you why. Because 5 days prior to ovulation, we did BD. It was actually 4 nights prior. So it wasn't 5 full days. It was like 4.5. You know, it was that 4th night is when we BD'd. And we didn't do anything again that entire fertile period. And we didn't do anything the day after either. It was like 2 days after we BD'd again. But what happened yesterday, and yesterday was 7-DPO, I had some bright, fresh red blood. Very, very slight, kind of more mucusy than actual blood. It was coming out like with the mucus. And I had some on my panties and when I wiped. And at first when I wiped, I saw slight pink blood. And I was like, which area down there did that come from? So I, specifically wiped, like, a little even in there just to see if it was there. And it was totally coming from her, not him. So I was like, wow. And then I really looked at my underwear because I was wearing dark green underwear. And I really looked at it and I was like, ooh, there's some there too. That's kind of interesting. And I was like, maybe AF, but I don't think so because I don't usually, that doesn't usually happen. I usually cramp. And AF would have been really, really early, like we're talking 10 days early. So I waited later that day to see if I was going to feel any sort of actual cramping. Nothing. I did have some mild, like tightening of my uterus, I guess, and it lasted like an hour, and then it stopped, and I didn't feel anything the rest of the day. Nothing else happened the rest of the day. Nothing has happened today. So I'm really excited at the possibility that it could be implantation bleeding, but I'm not counting on it because he would have to have super sperm, and I would have to have the uterus of, like, the Hilton Hotel. Like, it would just, or I should say the Hilton Hotel of, like, uteruses, because it's just really unlikely if it was like 4 or 5 days like prior to ovulation. So I'm not counting on it, but it would be a nice Christmas present. I'm gonna start start testing Sunday, because that would be 4 days after implantation. And you could usually get a positive by like the 4th or 5th day. So I am like freaking like, if I don't have a positive, if I don't have a BFP by Monday, I'm just going to assume it's not, I'll keep testing. But Sunday and Monday, definitely, I'm going to do live pregnancy tests on YouTube. So wish me luck. I'm hoping, I'm praying that it did happen. I mean, that would be incredible, especially since we were like arguing a little, like fighting a little. It wasn't like, we were really trying. Like, I felt like I was trying more than he was, and he was just like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so emotional? And it was just like, we were just like on 2 different pages. And then we finally got together and we were like, this is what's going on. Like, we gotta deal with this. So we dealt with it, and we're totally good now. And I feel like every time we have a fight, it always brings us closer. And it also gives us more understanding about the other person. And it also gives us an opportunity to also admit to some of our own faults and things that we would like to change in ourselves. Not even just for the relationship, but for us too, just to be better people. We're really such a great match. We're such a great couple, and I love him so much, and I could talk about that all day. But anyway, I can't wait till we have a baby. I just keep telling him, if we have a girl, I want her to look like you, and if we have a boy, I want him to look like me. So, he's just got softer features than I do. I have very, very distinct features, as you can see. I have this, like, that really chiseled jaw, and, like, cleft chin, this big nose, and these high, like, hefty cheekbones and stuff. My really high forehead. I got all that going on, and my son is gorgeous. But I had a girl, I'd feel bad for her. I had a lot of self-esteem issues as a kid, like, and I have the voice on everything. Like, I am so, like, I'm surprised I'm not covered in hair and, like, walking around with an Adam's apple. Like, I don't know how I wound up being a female, but I feel like a stronger person. But anyway, I don't even know how I went on that tangent, but yeah, he's got really big, round, like, almost almond-shaped eyes. Really pretty brown color eyes too, and he's got these really full, like, rosy lips, like they're really full, really rosy. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. And he's got dimples, and he's got a softer jawline than I do, and he's just got softer features, but like the features that are prominent in him are his big, round, beautiful eyes and his big, full lips. And I'm just like, why couldn't I have had those features? And you have some of my features, but hopefully, so if we have a girl, she better look like him. And if we have a boy, oh, he better look like me. So that's how I feel about it. But anyway, so yes, I will be testing Sunday. And so I should be uploading a video by Sunday night because I have a wedding to go to. So if I'm not home too late, I'll update the video by Sunday night. And if not, then Monday. I'm so excited. Let's hope. I just can't understand what else that bleeding could have been. We didn't BD the night before or that morning or anything. Like, there wasn't any lacerations from anything like that. I haven't probed I didn't even, like, check my cervix or anything. Like, nothing had been in there in, like, days. So I don't know what else that would have been that was fresh blood like that. Like, what else could have caused that? If you know something else that could have caused that, let me know, because I don't know what could have caused that. I didn't even have any, like, cramping or anything. So let me know if you know something else that could have caused that. So, end of subject. I'm not going to talk about it too much, because the more I talk about it, the more excited I get, and the more excited I get, the more scared I get that I'll be let down. So let's not get too excited. Like I said, I'd have to have the freaking Hilton of uteruses, and he would have to have, like, super sperm for that to have actually happened. So yeah, anyways, what's the next thing? Okay, so this is pretty much the end of this video. I am going to be creating a new channel, I'm pretty sure. I kind of just decided this on a whim about a couple hours ago, and it's mainly just because I need to do something. I need to start following my dreams and my passion. And so once I have all of the logistics of that settled more in stone instead of settled in here, then I'm going to be updating this particular audience. But I'm going to keep this channel, especially for my AC journey and pregnancy journey once I'm pregnant, and, you know, baby journey once, you know, I give birth, and so all of that stuff, because I'm really saving a lot of the good stuff regarding this subject for once I'm actually pregnant, like my actual birthing plan and my child rearing plan and everything like that. I'm saving all of that. I'm dying to talk about it so much. So if you'd like me to talk about it beforehand, go right ahead and say so. If not, then, you know, be pleasantly surprised once I'm pregnant. Okay, so like I said, once I have more of, you know, the exacts and all of that stuff settled, then I will let you guys know what my new channel will be. But like I said, I'm still going to keep this channel. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to mention to you guys is I am having a difficult time trying to find out how to delete subscribers on my channel. Like, I don't know if you guys get, you know, those people who subscribe just to, like, you know, leave, like, weird random stuff on your page or send you weird messages, and I just want to figure out how to, like, unsubscribe people, and I can't figure it out. So if you know how to do that, let me know, okay? And I can't think of anything else that I wanted to say. I guess I should start writing these things down so I'm not sitting here like doo-doo-doo. But yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it. So, alright, if you have any questions, comments, of course, leave them below. And like me, I like to see likes. It means that, you know, a bunch of strangers love me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so if you have any questions, comments, leave it below. And if you, like I said, know how to, you know, deal like with the subscribers on your YouTube page, let me know how to do it, because I can't figure it out. So, okay. And that's about it. Yeah. So I will be posting a new video next week. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Mwah.